Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to more Aceattorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit, Episode 2, The Captive Turnabout, Ladder, Judge Gavel's Theory, which we're in the middle of combating, but I didn't want the episode to become too long, so we split it. Hopefully this was the last of this case, but who knows, maybe it's much more complicated again.
Doubtful, but I guess we'll see.
Yard workshop. Mr. Knight was the first proprietor.
Well, I guess the
Only
parrots
person.
were there.
What'd you say about carrots?
Parrots.
Parrots.
Not parrots.
The carrots.
I like
carrots.
When
They're
the
back.
carrots get involved.
Yes.
Alright, so what was it? The only person who had the opportunity. So that's when we go to the cameras, maybe. Do
Mhm.
camera footage and be like, hey. Camera shut down. Anybody could have been doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
So this.
Yes.
Mr. Saint is far from the only one who had the opportunity.
And which opportunity are we talking about again?
We'd previously established that the time code on the security footage was off by 3 hours. And from this, we can deduce that there must have been a power outage lasting for the length of time, during which anyone could have moved around the prison undetected.
Do you mean to say that our killer intentionally created this 3-hour gap? That it was no simple camera malfunction? Is that even possible?
A breaker.
Completely possible
Yep.
with the 3-hour gap using this!
Our investigation of the yard turned up something rather interesting. A panel of breakers, one which can be used to cut out the power to the security cameras. We also learned that the door from the power room may have been opened at around the time of the murder.
Such a shame to see one so capable fall so short of the mark.
Mr. Edgeworth knows what he's doing.
Then how does he explain the lock on the power room door?
Oh yeah, it was kind of locked up tight. The warden's the only one with the key.
Those breakers are vital to the prison's infrastructure. So I very much doubt that anyone could have gained access to the power room's key so easily.
No, but one person could have.
I beg your pardon.
Egg
That
all you
person.
like. I won't pardon you.
The killer had easy access to it, in fact. And what's more, their position here is such that nobody would dare question them.
What? There's no one like that. Breaker, them frats is in there. They would be questioning in an instant.
There's only one person who meets these criteria. I can hardly believe it myself, but I have to follow where the logic leads.
It's that
The person
freak
who
ass
acted
work.
the power room key was
Yes, the freak
Officer
ass
Freaky
one.
Freaky.
Lagarde. Freaky Lagarde.
She's 37.
Yeah.
She's practically ancient. No.
the real culprit is.
Yep, there's Missile barking.
Warden Lagarde.
Oh, just look at you. Aren't you the cutest little poochie woo?
Is not just a pretty face. Missile also has quite the nose for sweet things. It seems he's smelling something very sweet indeed, and it's coming from you.
Oh, darling, you're making me blush. I'm not even wearing perfume.
Then perhaps It is a sweet stench of death.
You're a regular poet, aren't you? I had no idea. But if I didn't know better, I'd almost think you were calling Moa the killer.
That is precisely what I'm calling you.
Warden Lagarde is the killer. Mr. Edgeworth, do you realize what you're saying?
Oh, such a naughty boy. How could you suspect me? I'm the one in charge around here. It's like we're in a murder mystery, aren't we?
I wish you would stop doing that. And equally far-fetched. This is preposterous.
Hold it!
Sadly, it's not, although I can hardly believe it myself. But this is where the evidence points, and we must trust in the evidence. This piece of evidence proves that Warden Lagarde is the killer.
A corpse.
Yeah.
Because it's got that sweet smell on him.
Scent can be detected.
Take that!
Your scent betrayed you, Warden. And here is your accuser.
Freaking Malzer.
The police dog.
I mean, he didn't like the alligator either. Maybe he just doesn't like the animal on her neck.
Maybe.
We had him track a sweet scent that was lingering around Knight's body back when it was first around. He now appears to be smelling the same scent, and it's coming from you.
Oh, darling, you're priceless. You are. Your evidence is a whiff of suspicion. A Verity, dear. Do put him in his place.
It seems Judge Gavel may have reached a similar conclusion to myself.
You believe this to be no mere coincidence, Mr. Edgeworth?
I do. After all, she had the key, and that scent found lingering on the body is hers as well. Were it just one or the other, we might be able to brush it off as coincidence. However...
Indeed. Then it seems a conclusion approaches.
All the warriors.
Perhaps we should hear what the warden has to say for herself.
we should, and when we have, this case will finally be at an end.
You're being simply awful. Stop looking at me like that. Me, the killer? With lips like these. How could I possibly do such a thing?
I didn't
trust
do it.
people with the killer.
It's amazing. We get the Berry Big Circus, and then we get Sex Freaks, and it's oh no, are they one and the same? And it's like no, it's the jail warden that's into the bestiality. Nothing to do with the Berry Big Circus. No.
I mean, the very big circus is just putting on forbidden interspecies romances. That's all.
It speaks to her deeply. Perform this every month here, darling. I'll be in the front row every time. It's got a freak ass prison. She told me everything she knows about the case, sweetie. The victim died in a cell, so by your logic, I would have to have killed him there. But how am I supposed to have moved the body, especially as I never went into the prison? I was too busy with work, you see. I was cooped up in my office until right before the show began. Check it if you like. You would find a record anyway of my having entered or left the prison proper. I haven't the first idea what harebrained theories little scamps have cooked up, but I'm innocent. Simply no way I could be the killer.
Give me a break. Missile doesn't lie. Don't make it hard on everyone. Just come clean.
Oh dear, I'm afraid you are the one making things difficult. As I just said, I never went into the prison. If you think I'm lying, go check the records.
I'm gonna snap your back like a pretzel.
Hey, yo, don't threaten me with a good time, darling. You positively look like an animal. It's like, okay. Put her down, Gumshoe, put her down. 2 to the chest, 1 to the head.
Yes. Maybe a stake to the heart for good measure. Make sure they're silver bullets.
She clearly wants us to check those records, which means they won't help us. We'll just have to find another way of getting the truth out of her.
You're supposed to stop being a big silly. Who made the boo-boo and you know it?
I didn't do it, Buttle.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Alright. Okay. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Alright, let's press this then. It's like she wants us to ask, so let's ask. Hold it!
Sure, maybe you didn't go through the main entrance to the prison. But what if you took another route?
Oh, come now, sweetie. Surely you don't mean that awful, filthy tunnel they discovered. Why, until yesterday, I had no idea it even existed.
No, you had another way in, I'm certain of it. A route that didn't require going through the main entrance or the tunnel. The route you took went through this location.
I mean, like,
The yard.
this way?
Yeah. Sure, from her office, she could just enter the yard to get to the prison. So she doesn't have to go through the corridor or... Yes, it's the yard.
Take that! Yard, then.
To the fence.
Warden, you took Knight from his cell and brought him to your office.
You thought you were gonna get her freak on, but that wasn't the case.
He wasn't into it, so you killed him.
He's like, I'm gay, lady.
It's like, how dare you?
Executed him on the spot.
Poor guy can't live his life. He's gonna come by and ruin it. Anyway,
Which just happens to be connected to the yard.
She liked him because she was like, you have a horse name. No, you are animal. Like, no, lady. I'm into political assassination staging and whatnot.
oh boy. Oh, no.
If you had a way through the fence, then you would have been able to circumvent both the entrance and the tunnel.
Go stuff for creativity, darling. And how would I have gotten through the fence? Extremely high fence, topped with razor wire, 1,000 volts of electricity going through it. Yeah, she's supposed to have gotten through that.
The fence's electricity supply can be cut off from the power room. And only you had the key, Warden. No one but you could have done it.
Utterly ridiculous. The power room is on the prison side of the yard. Warden Lagarde was on the detention center side. How would she even have reached the power room?
Exactly, Verity, darling. Well, clever puss, you've dug yourself a real hole now.
If there is no record of Warden Lagarde having entered the prison proper, then the idea that she could have shut off the fence by using the breakers out of the question.
There must be some way she could have done it.
Take a deep breath, big guy. Lose your cool and you've lost everything.
You're only
But if I-
cool. You have nothing, you have no personality. It's worth him.
You're just serious man.
But if I don't find the solution, you might still wriggle out of this.
Hey, I said take a deep breath, not freak out and completely lose your cool. There's nothing to be gained by banging your head against the same wall, yeah?
I'm catching plenty of breaths, hyperventilating, thank you very much. No matter how much you look at it, Warden Lagarde couldn't have done it alone.
Alone.
Mr. Edgeworth, if you cannot find a...
Objection, then stay silent.
You aren't doing yourself any favors by obstructing justice with your silence.
Now there's two birds on that side.
Yeah, they were always there. She just
are always hiding
covers
behind
two of them.
heads.
Yeah.
There was a reflexive objection. But now that I've yelled it, if I don't come up with an answer, it's all over. I have one more thing to add, if you'll permit me.
Something that explains how the warden could have shut off the breaker from the wrong side of the fence.
Yes, because it's not impossible as it seems. What enabled her to shut off the breaker?
An accomplice.
I assume
Nope.
you kind of just mentioned it.
Yeah, you did
Couldn't
mention
do
it.
it
I said
alone.
alone. An accomplice.
She couldn't have done it alone. But what if she wasn't alone?
Ooh, now we're talking. Way to flex the old gray matter, kiddo.
I believe that Warden Lagarde had an accomplice.
Enough. You disappoint me, Mr. Edgeworth.
What do you mean? Mr. Edgeworth has said nothing wrong.
Mr. Edgeworth has never done anything wrong in his life.
The inmates of this prison are all issued with security bracelets.
What if there's one that had a broken security bracelet at the time,
Yeah.
though?
Was also her star favorite guy.
Yeah.
Who also was the only one to implicate the dog in the first place.
Frank saw it. More like Frank did it.
More
Again.
like Frank co-conspirated it.
The ones that raise the alarm if people go where they're not supposed to. Ah!
I see that you have realized your error. And we are, of course, within the prison grounds. Where not only are the bracelets worn, but even the guards surveil each other for signs of wrongdoing.
Despite all of that, no one noticed Mr. Caserato's escape.
The only ones who are free to roam are the animals. And they most certainly could not have operated the breaker.
No, so our accomplice must be human.
Then who did it, given that it cannot have been the prisoner or a guard?
I wouldn't be so quick to rule it out either, Your Honor. The fact is, there's one person, somebody whose movements weren't restricted. And I have just the evidence to show that the free-roaming person was.
Broken bracelet.
This one. Wasn't working at the time, isn't it? Could not be detected by the sensors.
This is one of the prisoner's bracelets.
Indeed, a broken bracelet belonging to a certain self-proclaimed model prisoner.
Oh no.
Okay, that's good. What do you mean? And who is this prisoner?
Frank Salt, Warden Lagarde's favorite inmate.
Just licking the licking that
Licking the
sweet salt.
sweat. Salt lick face.
It's strange, isn't it, Warden? That he was able to keep his broken bracelet hidden and wander freely around the prison all the while.
That is pretty funky. I don't mean in a good way.
It couldn't be the case that he was permitted some sort of special leeway, could it? Although, you are in the habit of giving such leeway to certain others. Body hit harma, kindness, for example.
Mr. Edgeworth, that is pure speculation.
In that case, why don't we ask Mr. Salt himself? I'm confident he will confirm for us that he and Warden Lagarde were accomplices in this crime.
He's dead.
If the two of them had worked together, a certain route to the prison comes available. The real route by which Knight was moved from the cell to his prison proper. Recall that there were two big obstacles in her path.
Excuse me.
First, the security camera outside of Knight's cell. Second, the electrified fence in the yard. but she was able to remove both obstacles in one fell swoop. By having Mr. Sod shut off the corresponding breakers.
Hold it.
Right, Mr. Edgeworth, you've had your fun.
And you still deny it, Warden Lagarde.
No, darling, you got me. Admit it.
Warden, tell me this isn't true.
Sorry, Verity, honey. I'm afraid it is. Frankie helped me do it. No way!
You did it, Mr. Edgeworth. You got her. Nice shooting, cowboys. You won't be wriggling out of this now.
As Roger said, I had Frankie switch off the breaker. But we didn't kill Knight, did we? No, sweetums. No, we didn't.
What?
Warden, explain yourself.
Oh, Verity, dear, I doubt your precious goddess will want to hear my excuses now.
She is all merciful. You have but to confess, and you shall be saved.
Oh gosh, alright, I was being threatened. I had no choice but to do as he said.
Who's he?
Body hit Harmacanus, the awful assassin.
Canis.
Long has it been since that awful name came here to my beautiful prison. Man, not name. I'll never forget the day he arrived. The moment we were alone, he said this to me. You should know that I have other dogs not confined to this fine institution. Others? Yes, very loyal dogs who will do anything I ask of them. Of course, he wasn't talking about real dogs. He was talking about his very human cronies. And then he said one last thing. I'd recommend that you take care on how you treat me during my stay here. I wouldn't want to have to set my dogs on your precious family. I had no choice. I gave him that cell. I gave him everything he asked for.
Everything. Wait, is that how he became the fixer?
Yes, darling. I obeyed his every command and smuggled in for him all he wanted. Eventually, I brought dear sweet Frankie into our little conspiracy. He agreed right away, of course, because I made things easier for him, too.
So you are smuggling in contraband. How exactly?
In my coat. It's like a movie theater. Just fill it up with snacks and bring it in. Once a week, late at night, Frankie would shut off the breakers. That allowed me to go from my office into the yard without being seen by the cameras. And then I simply dropped the packages down the well on the prison side and went back through the fences. Each one of them spritzed with a little of my perfume.
So that's what the sweet smell was.
Yes, it was a signal for Canis's dog. When he picked up the scent, he would fetch the packages and bring them back to his master. He had to make sure Wako wasn't in his cell at the time, of course.
See, everything that just seems like completely random in this case is actually all like, it makes sense.
Oh yeah, it's all come together.
No, yeah, it's all coming together. Can't have been easy keeping him from finding out.
Kept throwing him in solitary all the time. No, we're all very much creatures of habit here at the prison, darling. Everything runs to a schedule. Meals, exercise hours, that sort of thing. We knew when he wasn't there. The troubled little bear of his freezes with fright at the sight of Canis's dog, poor thing. There was no risk of him raising the alarm either.
That polar bear is getting aced here. Cuteness alone. The fact that he just ratted out his owner. Yeah, it's great.
So what you're saying is you want to screenshot just the polar bear and have it as its own character.
Of course, yeah. None of the other animals get judged.
They were roommates and you just put all the prisoners with their animals.
No!
It's like they were cellmates. No.
It is a different connotation. We've already...
I mean, the warden and her animal is the same connotation.
Oh, God. Vomit in my mouth.
She has oversight over everything here in the prison, which makes her the perfect mule. With her on his side, Canis couldn't fail.
Frank would sneak out again early in the morning to switch the breakers back on, and our work was done. Apart from fixing the time codes on the cameras, which I would do later when I got the chance.
You have shared a great deal, Warden. The goddess of justice will surely take your honesty into account.
I've been the most dreadful fool I know I have. I'm supposed to be the one in charge. The day of Knight's murder was also one of our delivery days. And so Frankie, bless his heart, did his usual work with the breakers. But there was no package for me to deliver that day, so I didn't go out into the yard.
So that's the secret behind the fixer system, and why she was...
At least I've been trying to track down his accomplices for the longest time. Even I've had to lend them a hand myself, you know. Heaven knows how many times I've hauled this secretive scoundrel into my office to talk to me. No matter what I say or how much evidence I present him with, he simply won't say a word.
That's why you were interrogating Mr. Canis, over and over.
Exactly. I was trying to track down those horrible hedge people of his.
It's terrifying.
I borrowed everything the police had of that rotten scoundrel. I watched his every move, intercepted every letter he wrote.
His letters. I suppose she must know about the correspondence chess games, too.
No matter what I did, I couldn't turn up any clues as to who his underlings were. Living in fear like this, it's... Oh, you just can't comprehend it.
As you have just heard for yourself, Mr. Edgeworth, the words of Warden Lagarde's confessions have cleansed her of all suspicion.
One sob story and she's in.
Yeah.
It's just like Francisco with women. You're forgiven because I have sympathy towards women. But,
If the woman lies, she'll just whip Edgeworth or Gumshoe instead.
yeah. Surely there is no need to hound her any longer.
Has she really been cleared of all suspicion, though? Or is there more about her to uncover?
There's clearly innocent. No, there's definitely
Clearly innocent. No, we're going further in there.
I'm sorry,
think
but
she's
I'm
a
nothing but a
fucking
hound
lie.
dog.
I don't trust that bitch at all.
I'm sorry, Earl, but this conversation isn't over yet. And I think the goddess of justice would agree.
So you mean to make her suffer even more than she already has?
Unfortunately, her suffering under Mr. Canis does nothing to prove her innocence in Knight's murder. She admitted herself that she knew of, and even facilitated, the so-called Fixer's delivery route. I believe she used the same route to move Knight's body.
And where's your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's in the fact that the sweet smell on Knight's body is the exact same scent Warden Lagarde uses to signal a delivery. What do you make of that?
Well, that's because we've done it so many times for now, the whole world probably smells of it. So it must have just rubbed off on his body.
That does match the statement that Mr. Caserato provided.
The smell. Yeah, I always smell kinda nice down there.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know, smells sorta like dessert, I guess.
His words would seem to suggest that the smell had permeated the well. You've been rendered speechless, I see. Then I hereby move to adjourn this session of the court.
No, what do we do, Mr. Edgeworth?
What can I do? Is this as far as we go?
Finally, so we're actually done.
Yes, Eustace, it seems we are.
Eustace, more like useless.
I want ice cream. He's a useless whiner.
Yes, he
useless
is.
whiner. That's just what his name means.
And he also is a useless wiener. No. It don't work. No. Home
I ain't
challenge
shocked.
pissing. No.
By the power vested in me, this court is adjourned.
Need a Deus Ex Machina.
Hold it.
Mia, is that you?
Who was that?
Come on, Judge G. Things were just getting good.
Fender,
Are you objecting to my adjourning this session?
I am the defender.
No. Would have shouted objection if I wanted to do that. You do you, G. Adjourn, don't adjourn. Whatever floats your boat. What are you doing, Mr. Fender? Don't worry about what I'm doing. Let's all just take a chill pill, shall we? By which I mean a square of chocolatey goodness. Anyone?
Are you trying to get yourself charged with contempt of court?
No, my bad. I just had a quick request to make us all. As Simeon Saint's lawyer, that is.
Ah, yes. I had forgotten that you were his real attorney, Mr. Fender.
How could you? You're killing me here. Can you blame us? You've been making Mr. Edgeworth do everything this whole time. Right, you are, which is why I figured it's time to put in some work.
Like you say, somehow I don't believe you've worked a day in your life.
Then let's say this is me doing some prep work for the upcoming trial. Mind if I question the witness?
No. Amusing, but what is there left to ask?
I got a feeling in my funny bone that Thief's here has something more to tell us about the killer.
Do I?
Yes, indeed. See, as a major player in Team Simeon, I can spot a sympathizer when I see one. And you don't think he did it, do you? So tell us who did. Come on, spill the beans. We're all ears.
You clearly were trying to frame the other guy, so just throw her a bone so she's like, yeah, it was him. So then you just get your client off and be like, well, my work here is done. Just leave.
Mr. Edgeworth, what's he doing?
he's trying to coax Warden Lagarde into giving something away. Ask yourself, why would she go to all the trouble sending the knight's body on such an odd journey? It's because she wanted to frame Mr. Canis.
She did? No way.
If he was convicted of committing murder here, that could have been grounds for transfer to another prison. Most likely, a more secure facility.
Yeah.
And where he'd be out of her hair forever, huh?
Precisely. She saw her opportunity and seized it.
No, Saint cannot be the killer. It's not fair. I was all ready to prosecute him.
I know, right? But maybe we should find out what she thinks first. Don't want to get the wrong guy, yeah? Yeah, nice. Now Mr. Winner has to go along with it too.
Well, Warden, are you happy to testify further?
Of course, how could I refuse the silver-tongued devil? Eddykins, you have such a way with words.
Just doing my job, thief.
Besides, one can't tell the truth without telling the whole truth, can one? I'm simply dying to tell all. Verity, darling, do say you'll let me.
As you wish. Court is unadjourned.
I can't believe you pulled that off, Mr. Fender. Oh, me either.
Thank you for the timely intervention.
Hey, it's the least I could do. Kay's not wrong. I've been leaning on you hard. Besides, the defense never rests, am I right? Simeon's depending on us. Sadly, I think I just about exhausted my reserves of cool lawyer chat there. We can't foul this up now. Which means you're up to bat, Miles McSmiles. Show him that never rest spirit.
I shall.
Edgeworth would kill anyone else who talked to him like this, but since they have history and he worked with his dad, he's chill about it.
Yeah.
fabulous, and let's get started. Don't stop the party just yet. No.
My truth.
I really don't think anyone could have done it but that dreadful man Canis. There's no telling what went on between him and the victim. Perhaps he simply took a disliking to him. He's certainly the type. But whatever the sort of details, it was him. He stabbed that poor man to death. And then he had his dog dispose of the body. That simply has to be what happened. The victim, Mr. Knight, yes. I did him the... Quick lag. Most terrible service.
Yes, you killed him.
I suppose you could put it that way. If it weren't such a sorry excuse for a warden, this would have never happened. And that's why I have to clean up this terrible mess.
Warden Lagarde, as ever, your honesty is truly to your credit. I am certain Mr. Knight is looking down and weeping tears of gratitude.
You've clearly never met Mr. Knight.
My truth.
He's firing
Shut
down
down.
shots from the sky. Stabbing him to death sounded like something we want to press.
Okay. How did we get there and stab him?
What more can you tell us about these sordid details?
Well, we all know what Canis once did for a living. I doubt the killing part gave him much trouble. Especially as the victim was already injured. His neck, I think. Couldn't turn his head to the right, poor dear. That's what they told me when they brought him in anyway.
We must make some sort of report for the warden when new prisoners are admitted. You seem keen for us to think that you didn't know much about Knight.
That's because I didn't, sweetie, and the victim was simply a fun target to that monster, nothing more. I expect Canis used the chisel that was hidden in that chest set, don't you? Awful, grisly business. Just imagine, the man probably didn't even have the time to cry out.
I see. Thank you for your thoughts. They were very helpful. Actually, I'd like to hear about them in a little more detail, if you don't mind.
Cedric's making me blush. I could chat with you all day. Don't look so nervous, darling. I'm only teasing. Of course, we could talk with them some more.
Good.
It was hid in the chest.
So how did she know about that, I guess?
In a pocket chest set.
Objection!
Warden Lagarde, you strike me as being more careful than the image you project suggests.
Oh, Cedric, please. Call me Fifi or Sweetie Pie if you prefer.
However, I think you may have been a little less careful than you realize in this instance.
Hee hee, aren't you just the most adorable little creature? Don't be embarrassed, we're all family here.
I certainly fucking hope not. Oh,
I'm into that, too.
God.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't let her get inside your head.
You said earlier that you didn't know much about Knight. In which case, I can find it rather strange that you know about the chisel.
Well, of course I do, darling. Do we think we don't check prisoners when they come in? I mean, we're both having a secret chisel.
You're not talking your way out of this, Warden. That is entirely irrelevant, and you know it. Knight didn't bring the chess set into the prison himself. It was brought by Mr. Saint when he came to visit. Knight wouldn't have had it with him when he arrived.
There's no way you should know about it.
Well, I mean, of course, that when Mr. Saint came in,
Objection!
You checked him. I find that hard to believe, because if you did, That makes your story all the stranger. If you found the chisel, why did you not confiscate it there and then? Judge Cavell, did you tell anyone about the hidden compartment of the chess set?
I did not.
If no one leaked our findings, then how exactly did you learn about the chisel, Warden Lagarde? Because it certainly couldn't have been when you checked Knight or Mr. Saint on their arrival.
Indeed, such a thing would imply an intentional oversight if it had been found. You yet let through.
Precisely. So Warden Lagarde, and answer truthfully this time. Where and when did you learn about the chess set? If you won't answer, then allow me. I submit that you...
All right, darling, there's no need to rub it in. You got me, all right.
Huh?
I questioned Knight. That was when I learned about the chess set. But please, you have to believe me. I did not kill him.
One moment, Warden. This is a significant development. The court requests that you make a detailed statement of the record. Any objections, Mr. Edgman?
None, Your Honor.
Thank you, darlings. I'll clear up this awful misunderstanding, I promise. Stop doing that.
Yeah.
She's ready to go in for another. No.
Oh God, someone hit her with a head.
Just the two of us. Make it if we...
Very well. Go ahead, Warden Lagarde. And please, tell the truth this time.
Her lies are starting to wear thin. This is my chance to expose her.
I don't know if I want to expose her.
Yeah, please
I'm worried what we'll find.
Yeah.
My Truth, Part 2.
Said I questioned Knight, but it wasn't anything serious, you understand. I make a point of talking to every newcomer to our little home. Knight was no different. We just had a little chat, you might call it. And after we talked, I had him taken back to his cell straight away.
The more she lies, more thoroughly she seals her fate.
So it was simply a conversation with a new detainee. That seems entirely above board.
Exactly, Verity, darling. I knew you'd understand.
Well, I don't. What proof do you have to back up your statement?
I suppose we shall see, won't we? Mr. Edgeworth, you may begin your cross-examination.
I think she doesn't hit you like Franziska does, 'cause god dang. Sludging you to death.
Plus in my book. Not assaulting people, but definitely intimidating them with the slamming of the gavel.
Yeah. Okay, anything jump out or what do we press?
Oh, let's see. Switch through them again. Newcomer. Chat, you call it. I don't know, maybe the third or fourth.
Yeah, this one has a ... in it, so let's do this one.
Yeah.
How was he when you spoke with him?
Oh, he was so open and honest, darling.
What?
Is that guy honest?
He was talking about one croissant and promoting a prawn. I suppose he must have been hungry.
Promoting a pawn, he's talking about chess. One croissant. I don't know,
Assuming
croissant.
it's just another chess move.
Probably. Oh, he
En
knows.
passant, and promoting a pawn. It seems he spared no one from his obsession with chess.
Spared.
Sparred.
Sparta.
That's Rocco. He's the one who spars.
Tried to take his job from him.
If he really had gone back to his cell, we would still be alive today.
Really think I murdered the poor man right there in my office, don't you? But what would my motive have been, darling? I told you I barely knew him. No, Angel. I have my grudges against Candace, but now you're nothing to do with that animal.
She really does hate Canis. Warden Lagarde, I must insist that you append that statement to your testimony.
And I had nothing to do with them. Oh yeah, they were playing chess together.
Yeah.
And because they're playing chess together, you might be like, this guy might be one of his cronies. He's in here for murder, so she's like, kill this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Judge Cavell, I'd like you to take a look at this.
Notes about a game of chess. What is the significance of this, Mr. Edgeworth?
I only play checkers.
No way, pal. You play checkers too? It's my favorite game. Finally, I knew someone would play with me.
Actually, I lied. I play Connect 4.
Oh, sorry, pal. I'm too smart for that.
See, that's below my intellectual level.
It was found in Knight's cell. Which is exactly where you said you saw it too, Warden Lagarde. But you didn't just see this game in Knight's cell, did you? You've seen it in Mr. Canis' cell too.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, come now. Don't tell me you haven't taken a look at the chessboard in maximum security. I imagine you watch his every move like a hawk.
She's just like an alien from Men in Black. She's like eels in a trench coat under there.
Yeah.
Or rather, I imagine you feel that doing so is your own illusion.
She wants to find out who his cronies are, right?
Personally interrogating your own prisoner is highly irregular, to say the least. But as you said, Mr. Canis had threatened you. He put your precious home at risk. That's why you took it upon yourself to question him. You wanted to find out who his dogs were.
So what if I did?
You also told us you read his letters, which means you must have known about one key fact. You knew he was paying correspondence chest.
Chess.
And then who should appear but Knight, carrying with him a diagram of a very particular game. We ourselves used the diagram to infer a connection between the two men. And it seems you came to the same conclusion. But in your fear, you took your reasoning one step further. You surmised that Knight was Mr. Canis' henchman sent to kill you.
Which is the real reason she had that chat with the Bronxster. If his boss wouldn't crack, maybe he would.
And when you questioned Knight, you made another discovery. For there inside his chess set, you found a hidden chisel.
The murder weapon itself.
As far as you were concerned, that chisel meant one thing, Canis. Thus, you convinced yourself that Knight was working for Canis, and that is why you killed him. I see you have no more excuses. Judge Cavell, your verdict, please.
Much as it grieves me, there would appear to be a little room for doubt. I hereby give my verdict. Bongo Knight was murdered by,
Hold it.
in the name of the goddess of justice. Who is it this time? Warden?
It's a joke. It's all a big stupid joke. You people don't get it, do you?
I think we've proven that it is you who didn't understand things correctly.
Hey, please, darling. I understand it all perfectly well. Thank you very much. I understand that there's a glaring contradiction in your theory, Mr. Edgeworth.
Circle.
Around the world, around the world.
I like Daft Punk. You're just grasping at straws now. I have no time for this, Your Honor. The verdict.
I am curious to hear what the warden has to say.
What?
Good all, Verity. I just have one last thing to say, that Mr. Edgeworth can declare himself the winner. I'm the winner, you right?
Wow.
Does anybody remember a certain autopsy report?
Of course. We received the finalized version only this morning.
That's right, and I was listening to what you told us about it, Verity, even if nobody else was. You said the wound was 4 inches deep.
4 inches.
Wait.
Riddle me this, Mr. Edgeworth. How does a tiny chisel make a 4-inch wound?
Oh.
Forgive me, O goddess. I came perilously close to making a terrible mistake.
Looks like your theory is the one that doesn't hold water, Edgeworth. What now,
What do we do?
It'll be fine. Mr. Edgeworth always comes through, right, sir?
Looks to me like the Milesatron's out of commission.
You're an attorney too, aren't you? Why don't you do something? Turn things on their head with a desperate bluff. Blurt out the first mind-blowing thing that comes to you.
Look, Detective, I'm as much of a man of action as the next guy. Without evidence, we're up a creek without a paddle here. This might be the end of the road. We can't give up
Bullshit,
now.
something.
We have to do something. Gotta think outside the box or whatever.
What would that man do at a time like this?
I'm certain that Warden Lagarde is the killer. It's the only explanation that fits the facts of this case. But if the chisel wasn't a murder weapon, what other bladed weapon is there in this facility?
Whatever's in the alligator? It seems we still don't have all the answers, nor the evidence to provide those answers. Alas, we must wait until the trial to see this matter resolved, I'm afraid.
Objection!
Come on, G. You're just giving the killer a chance to destroy the evidence.
Are you calling the judicial process into question, Mr. Fender?
Nope, not me. Nuh-uh. I tried, Miles. Any bright ideas?
What is the real murder weapon, since it's clearly not the chisel? Confound it. The question throws everything we've deduced out of the window.
Nothing to add, Miles Edgeworth. Allow me to remind you that claims not supported by sufficient evidence are subjected to the harshest penalties.
It's hopeless. I can't think of anything. I need more time. Loath as I am to admit it,
You can't give up now. Remember what Mr. Fender said. Simeon's counting on us. Without us, he's... Remember how upset he was? He was devastated.
I'm pretty sure he's clear. I don't think...
Yeah.
Nobody's in more pain than him over Mr. Knight's death.
I guess he wants his, friend's death brought to justice and all that.
Yeah, there's no way he did it, but if we can't save him, who will?
Ace Attorney logic. We're like, oh, Canis is the one who clearly did this. And then it's like, okay, no, it's this guy. I guess you could be like, well, if he was crony with if he was working with Canis, then, maybe he had the other guy come in to execute him while he's in prison, so he can't say anything. Well, then you just turn it back around to trying to make it be that Simeon did it. But
yeah, Simeon did bring him the weapon that
allegedly
she thinks
killed
was
him,
allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. Everything is allegedly. We don't actually know where that thing came from, but... And what's more, he believes in us. He's sitting in that cell waiting for us to bring him some good news. And I, for one, won't walk away until we have some.
What a hero.
Gee, Miles, your little buddy there is quite the motivational speaker. And she's right, too. When you find yourself on the ropes, think of your client. Picture them pleading with you to help them. Doesn't that make you want to fight back as hard as you can until the very end? Think of your old man, good old Gregory. No matter how bad things looked, he'd always find a way to turn it around and save his client. And you're just like him, right? If there's any way to force a turnabout here, you're the one who'll find it. Simeon's counting on you.
Judge Cavell.
You seem to have recovered your composure, Mr. Edgeworth. But if you mean to attempt a defense, I would advise you to consider the ramifications. You have repeatedly proposed misguided theories and have made numerous false accusations. If you do so again, I will have no choice but to judge you unfit to serve as a prosecutor and relieve you of your badge for good.
She's right. I have to put forward a number of theories that prove to be flawed in one way or another. Have I made some sort of fundamental oversight? Wait, she said my theories were misguided.
Nothing to say. Then the court will tolerate no more of your time wasting. I hereby...
Sir,
Mr. Edgeworth.
give my verdict.
That's it. I've been thinking about it the wrong way all this time.
Turnabout, if you will.
My theories weren't misguided. I was being misled.
objection!
I think it's a little too soon for that, Your Honor.
I'd say it's well past due, darling. Wouldn't you agree, Verity?
Mr. Edgeworth, you may proceed.
What?
I'd like to remind you of a few things. The sighting of his dog, Helmut. The fact he wasn't at the show. These and other factors made Mr. Canis the obvious suspect at first.
This again, Meister Edgeworth. You seem almost proud of your blunder.
Hold it!
But what if the real killer wanted us to suspect Mr. Canis? What if it was really all carefully arranged? And what if, at the same time, if the same was true for the chisel, our purported murder weapon? Knight had been stabbed multiple times in the same place with a bladed instrument. What if he was stabbed with the chisel after the murder weapon had been removed? Just to leave traces of blood on it for us to find. That was how the killer misled us into thinking that the chisel is the murder weapon. But why misled us in this way? Why indeed? Why make us think that the chisel is a murder weapon, rather than whatever was really used?
Well, it's not clearly not to get Knight transferred. His ass is dead. Yeah, to get Canis kicked out of this prison by making it seem like he did it.
Warden, you took advantage of what the chisel seemed to suggest.
What it suggested? What are you talking about, darling?
Hold it!
Mr. Winner, if I were to tell you that the murder weapon was a chisel, what would you think?
Mr. Canis is a killer?
And there you have it. That was the trap the warden set for us.
Oh,
Is there a
Mr.
chisel and
Canis
a dog?
has a bunch of chisels. She wanted us to think that was one of his, right?
You had it wrong, actually. The chisel was in the dog.
Dog was in the chisel. Just has a mental breakdown in the corner again.
Indeed, that was her plan right from the start. to frame Body Hard Mechanus.
Buddy hit Harma. It's really hard to say.
Yeah.
Your reasoning would appear to be sound.
Luckily, none of my characters have to say the name.
Yeah, you are lucky.
You just get to see Canis over and over.
Right. Warden Lagarde certainly seems to harbor a deep and abiding hatred for Mr. Canis. However, I think you know what I'm going to say next. That alone is not sufficient proof that Warden Lagarde is the killer.
I knew that wouldn't be enough. There's only one thing that will prove it. The real murder weapon that we now know must exist.
If you cannot prove your theory, then this conversation ends here.
Objection!
If we could just find the real murder weapon.
Objection!
How many times do you have to go over this? We searched the prison from top to bottom.
Eustace is quite correct. No other possible murder weapon has been found, so I'm afraid you are at a bit of an impasse.
Objection!
I can still prove my case yet, Your Honor, because it's still here inside this prison. This would have made sure of that.
The security gate.
I'm glad you at least remember what it is. And do you remember what it does?
No. Oh, guys, I'm not an idiot. Security gate tech metal. Maybe you can't bring any metal in the prison or take it out. Oh.
Precisely. If there is another murder weapon, it could not have been taken off the premises.
What if you just, like, throw it over that, like, wall and stick on the roof somewhere? Did we look on the roof?
No, we didn't. Well, they did say top to bottom. Maybe they went, like, onto the second floor of the prison and can look at the top of that.
Look at the windows and stuff.
I'm sure they checked those
Yeah.
brass, like, outside.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't check no gators. Still know there's metal in a gator.
But nor can it have been brought to this prison in the first place. And so we find ourselves right back to where we began.
Judge Cavell,
What I'm trying to tell you, Mr. Edgeworth, is that if you wish me to believe that there is another murder weapon here in the prison, you will also have to explain to me how it got here.
all right. We know that the chisel was smuggled into the prison inside of a pocket chest set. But our contention is that the chisel is not the real murder weapon. So if the murder weapon came from the outside of this facility, then there must have been a way to bring it in.
Yes, the question of the hour is this. Can you show me this alternative route?
Ugh. How did the murder weapon Lagarde used get into the prison?
Oh, she smuggled it in. Probably.
You borrowed evidence from the police to help with your investigation. Is that correct?
Oh yes, sweetie. Everything related to Canis is with me now. Heaven knows how many times I've hauled the secretive scoundrel in my office to talk to me.
Maybe one of the evidence is the knife.
Oh yeah, she had the
Yeah.
bell that was on his knife. So
Yeah.
it's like, wait a second.
But, like,
she
maybe
put
it
it on
came
the
with the
chisel.
knife.
So if it came with the knife, then yeah, I mean, there's no way it would just be separate for no reason. So she took it off the murder weapon, used the murder weapon, put it on the chisel.
Yep.
Of course. That's how. The fact that this is here with us shows how a bladed object could have been brought into the facility as well.
The bell.
One is attached to the helmet dog, the other is Candace's knife, which was seized by the police during the arrest.
Take that!
Allow me to remind you of our conversation with Mr. Canis yesterday.
Yes, it is but one of my bells, one of only two in existence.
Just two?
Two and only two. One for my knife and one for my beloved helmet. Exquisitely crafted, utterly unique. My ears are my guide after all. And I must be able to use my tools precisely. Of course, as you said, the knife has long since been taken from me.
Really something that must be commended here is the fact that as Maya stated before, like everything has a meaning
Yeah.
and a reason behind it. Like it's really impressive to do
It is
that.
a well put together case. At first, you're
Yeah.
like, what in the Sam hell is going on here? There's a circus now. It's like, what? And
But then
And
it's
then-
all like it all pieces together. Like it actually makes
it
sense.
all comes together. It's like, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, I should read this.
So you see, there is a way for objects to be brought into the prison unscrutinized. As part of the evidence, Warden Lagarde borrowed from the police. Mr. Candace's knife was part of the evidence in the case against him. And that evidence was here in the prison. Not only that, but the knife had a certain bell attached to it.
The bell that was attached to the chisel.
Correct. The killer took the bell from the knife and attached it to the chisel.
That can't be right. The chisel only had Mr. Knight's fingerprints on it.
Easy enough to explain if the killer wore gloves. She made it look as if the killer was a murder weapon.
The killer.
The chisel.
What's the matter?
But oh god. Oh, sorry.
And then attached the bell to it. And so doing, she made sure that all the evidence pointed to Mr. Candace. And who had access to the evidence from which the bell was taken? Why, only the person to whom it had been entrusted.
Who was it, sir? Who's been missing with the evidence?
Who do I gotta kill?
I'll break their fucking neck.
Secret weapon number 5 and 6, these hands.
Met a guy, his name was Hulk. We fought in the war together. Jazz hands, motherfucker.
The new lore of Gumshoe was an umbrella operative.
Yeah.
I was in Raccoon City, pal. It's like, what?
If you ever meet Leon Kennedy, he's mine to take care of.
I believe that would be you. Isn't that correct, Warden Picard?
She's like, anyway. The bell's not exactly rare, you know. Anyone could have set that up.
Objection!
Oh,
Unluckily for you, that isn't quite true.
He's at the corner, he's got a point.
These particular bells are unique, because there are only 2 of them in existence. By attaching that bell to the chisel, you as good as declared yourself the killer.
You know how many proof the knife was ever here to begin with?
Hold it!
I don't. Not yet, anyway. Mr. Winner, I'd like you to order another search of the prison right away.
If you do find something, that's gonna make things awkward for me.
This isn't about what's convenient for you. We have to find the truth. You're a prosecutor, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but you know.
That's a worthless excuse for a prosecutor. If I had investigative authority, I wouldn't be sitting on it.
He has some decision to make. The warden would have to authorize it.
You know full well that she will do no such thing. You have the power to insist on a search. Use it.
Sorry, darling, but not without that evidence.
the goddess of justice cannot bestow her blessings on those who lack the proof to support their claims. Our work here is done. The rest of this matter will have to be settled in the courtroom.
No. If we give Lagarde the opportunity, she'll destroy whatever evidence is left. I have to object. I have to stop them. But what do I say? I don't have anything concrete to offer.
Object anyway.
What am I thinking? I'm never this reckless.
Like him.
No.
No.
I can't back down. I've got to put everything out on the line. I'm not a prosecutor right now. I'm an associate attorney with a client to defend. Only I can save Mr. Saint, and that means...
I must become a sinner. Pull the gun.
Even if my chances are 1,000,000 to 1, it's still worth a shot. It's now or never. Should I object?
Of course.
Yeah, it's our only option. It's either lose or object.
Miracle never happened.
I suppose this must be how a certain serial bluffer always feels.
You mentioned him.
He's real.
He's real. He's real. He's real to me, damn it.
Regardless, I cannot walk away.
Objection!
Wait, Your Honor.
This had better been good, Mr. Edgeworth.
I've got it.
Got what, exactly?
The real murder weapon, of course. I know where Mr. Canis's knife is.
Do you really, Mr. Edgeworth?
Fuck no.
I do. Not at all.
If I did not know better, I would say that you were bluffing.
You wound me, Your Honor. I don't know the meaning of the word. Ugh, this is terrible for my heart.
There's no way you could. It's not here, I tell you.
Well, would you be so kind as to enlighten us? Where is the real murder weapon?
Think, Miles. Think. Somewhere not even the police would search. A blind spot in the zoo. Hiding place that the warden could be absolutely sure of.
Inside the gator.
A hiding place. No.
Yeah, he hid stuff in his pet's mouth.
You insist? Come on, Helmut, open up. What the dog do? The chisel in the dog.
Did she use the same trick? No, that's ridiculous, isn't it? But the more I think about it, how many foolproof ways to evade detection could there be?
Mr. Edgeworth, how long do you intend to keep us waiting?
That's what my name means. Maybe
There's a
on
faintest-
edge, but it's worth it.
There's the faintest possibility I'm right. But if I'm wrong, we stand to lose everything. Your Honor, this is where the real murder weapon is hidden.
The yard, specifically the pond.
Take that!
Here, in the yard.
Your milkshakes brings all the boys.
And they're like, it's better than your... Wait, oh, sorry. Indeed.
I don't believe I understand. Would you care to explain a little more?
No.
Where exactly?
In the gator.
Alligator.
Take that!
See you later, alligator. It's a gumshoe taps it in the head and carves its stomach open. Yeah,
I've
it's
got
nice,
this,
sir.
pal. 2 fingers is all I need.
Crocodile hunter over here.
Yeah.
Of course. That's what it must have been.
Huh?
What's the matter, Detective?
It's a metal detector, sir. It's, reacting to the alligator.
What? How?
The metal detector was reacting to something inside of her after all. Your Honor, I'd like to remind you of this piece of evidence.
The chisel.
Didn't we figure out that it wasn't the murder weapon?
You might recall that Mr. Canis hid the chisel in his dog's mouth. Would you believe that the real murder weapon was hidden in much the same way? That's right. The murder weapon was hidden inside the alligator in the pond over there.
What?
No way!
We detected the presence of a metallic object during our earlier investigation. Judge Cafell, we need to know what's inside that alligator.
Understood. Then we will need to summon a veterinarian.
Sure, I could get the little sweetie to open up for us. I'd be happy to give it a try.
Please, by all means.
Yeah, you know all
Didn't
about
eat it,
sticking
was
your
just
head
holding
in.
it in there.
Warden Lagarde.
Jump in and
Real
meet your
murder
fate. Pushes her in.
With a crutch on your head.
Temple of Doom. We just see her clothes just get torn by some alligators doing death rolls. Like she's gone. She got eaten.
That's all she wrote. The real murder weapon is about to be revealed. Why not do the right thing and confess?
I have nothing to confess.
As you wish. Then you can simply wait and watch as your lies are exposed.
Sir, we got it.
That has to be it.
It's over. Fifi Lagarde. The real murder weapon, whose body hid Harma Canis's knife, making you the only person who could have killed Bronco Knight.
I'm not the criminal here. It's all Canis is doing. I did the right thing. Knight was a threat. He was Canis' lapdog. Curse that despicable man, Canis. Why did he have to come and ruin my perfect little home? We could have been happy forever. It wasn't for him. He ruined my paradise on earth. He ruined everything. Curse him. Curse that pitiless butcher and awful, terrible, despicable man. Curse him.
Gold star.
Magnificent.
Oh.
And now she's in a prisoner's outfit.
Oh. She's wearing that the whole time. Guilty
Her
conscience.
entire coat was just sentient animals. The albino one was the leader. It was the only one that was given autonomy. Prosecutor Thinner, sir. Or Thwinner. Prosecutor Thwinner. Sir, the test results have come back.
The winner. I guess we've all been under a lot of stress.
Traces of Bronco Knight's blood were found on Mr. Canis' knife. It's just like you said, sir. Congratulations on a stunning victory. Thank you, Officer. Excellent work. You can continue complimenting me if you like. Yes, sir. Thwinner wins again. I think I'm welling up a little.
With range?
Excellent work, Eustace. Just a few loose ends to tie up and we're done.
Huh? What are you talking about? I just solved the case, didn't I?
We have yet to confirm whether or not Knight really was working for Mr. Canis. It will be vital to know if Warden Lagarde was simply jumping to conclusions on that front.
Huh?
As clueless, and then there's you.
Well, I guess we better get back to our investigation. Alright, officer, you're with me. You're about to see the winner win a whole lot more. Prepare to witness first-rate investigative talent in action. Yes, sir, I'm right with you, sir. Can't wait to watch you at work. It's winning time! And he winned all over the place. Just runs out of the prison.
I hope he drowns in hot dog water.
My favorite.
I expect this case will cause quite a stir. The attempted murder of a president is news enough, and now his would-be assassin has been murdered.
But Knight never sought to kill the president in the first place.
The truth is not always as important as it might seem, Mr. Edgeworth. In the eyes of both society and the law.
How can you even say that?
You do not have to believe me. However,
What the Illuminati wants.
as a prosecutor, Mr. Edgeworth is obliged to accept that this is the reality of the world he operates in.
Being a prosecutor is about more than proving people guilty. That's what I believe.
We are all free to believe as we choose, but the law is not to be toyed with for our own personal goals. If you refuse to accept this, then you must prepare to suffer the consequences.
What does that even mean? Wait, you're not gonna take this.
I'm afraid I must be going now. Farewell, Mr. Edgeworth.
Judge Cavell is right. There must be only one set of laws for everyone. But if following the law means sacrificing the truth, can I really do that in good conscience?
I'm above the law. Full sprints. Simeon, you're out. Yay.
Summon
Monkey.
Hi, Regina.
Is everything all right? They did you out, right? You didn't escape.
Yeah, but I'm so confused about what's going on. Some guy just came and said I was free to go, and that I have Mr. Edgeworth thing. Sure do, Mr. Edgeworth found out who the real killer is. Wow, really? You did that for me, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh no, stop staring at me like that. I'm innocent, I swear. Don't pull the rug out from under me now.
Stop it, silly. It's true. He saved you. So thanks already.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Thank you.
And a great big Regina Berry, thank you for me too.
Mr. Singh talking directly to me. Small victories, I suppose.
Can I just ask one question, Mr. Attorney?
Sure. Not actually an attorney, though.
I thought Bronco was my friend. No, my best friend. I trusted him, but now... But now? Well, it's just, I never knew. I never would have believed that he could hate somebody enough to want to kill them. If he kept something like that from me, then he never really trusted me, did he? That's not true, Simeon. Of course he trusted you. He just didn't want to tell you about his plans to murder people.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. If he had just told me, I could have stopped him. I could have told him that hate never helps, that he had to let go of all that stuff.
Mr. Saint, I think you're forgetting something. I should show him the thing that proves Mr. Knight trusted him.
Would it be the chess
chess
box
board?
set that he, told
Let's see
him
what
about?
else is related to him at all.
Yeah, that's it. Seems like it.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Take that!
Pocket chess.
It's the chest that I brought for him.
Knight had hidden a chisel inside. I imagine he meant to use it to escape.
He trusted you to be his accomplice.
What? You mean he was using me? This doesn't make him look better, Edgeworth.
No, he believed in you.
He believed in you to be stupid enough to give it to him.
He knew he could count on you to bring it, and that you would never be so untrusting as to look inside.
Does that make
I
you feel better?
imagine-
Who knows?
I imagine that by not telling you, he was hoping he could keep you from getting caught up in his mess.
Oh, how nice of him not wanting to get you involved with this.
Just wanted to use you. Nothing else.
That's all. Oh. But Bronco, why didn't you tell me? At least you understand now, right, Simeon?
I'm sure he does. He may not show it, but Simeon's no dummy. A good night's sleep and he'll be completely over this whole thing by tomorrow.
No, not everybody's
Just
like
like
you.
Yeah.
That's not as complimentary as you think it is.
Sniffle. I'll try. I have to, for Bronco. I have to show him I can become the best animal trainer out there.
That's the spirit.
That's creepy, dog. Stop doing that. No.
Oh, I almost forgot. We're doing a new show soon. I'd love it
No,
if
it's
you
Max
come,
Galactica
Mr.
on there. I don't want to go there.
Very big circus is back.
I'm all set on that. I don't want to.
Not touching that. I'll be joining Regina on stage for this one.
Right, the Very Big Circus is the biggest, most fabulous event in town. You'll have oodles of fun.
Sounds great, doesn't it, Mr. Edgeworth? Come on, we have to go.
Hopefully Max dies.
Okay, I think you should administer a high concentrated beam, Mr. Thief. Well, I'll think about it.
All right, Simeon, we've got some training to do. I think it's time for you and Regent got acquainted.
What? Regent the Tiger? No way, I can't. No.
You'll be fine, silly. You'll never meet a nicer kitty cat.
I can't. Full sprint away. Please, Regina, anything but that, please.
Put on this scarf. Don't smell it.
Ah, another satisfied customer.
It's like, I mean, it didn't go to court yet, so you're not getting paid for this.
Well, that was really something, Smiles. Talk about pulling it out of the bay.
I couldn't have done it without you, Fender. Without your timely intervention, she would have gotten away. Besides, I have you to thank for even being able to investigate the case in the first place.
Oh, stop it. Pat me on the back any harder, and you're gonna make me blush. Or topple over.
I suppose it would be asking too much of you to take this seriously.
Seriously, Miles, my friend, I'm always serious.
That's my secret.
Always. Anyway, how does it feel to save an innocent client? That's what it means to be an attorney, after all.
To be an attorney.
Gotta say, I had a blast. Reminded me of the good old days. Like Gregory was standing there right beside me. It's been like a zillion years since I felt this warm and fuzzy on the job.
That's good, bittersweet. I'm not sure.
Say, Miles, you ever thought about going into the defense game full-time?
Excuse me?
You know, pick up where Gregory left off. Get out there and actually help people.
Hey, pal, don't get any big ideas. Mr. Edgeworth ain't about to switch sides.
Why not? Coming over to the light side's all the rage. Everybody's doing it these days. Come on, Mr. Fender, you know it's not about that.
The first Star Wars.
Chill, team, chill. Don't get it twisted. I was just asking a perfectly innocent question. No, you weren't.
Heck, you were.
Looks like you've got a mean defense team there yourself, Miles.
Fender, I am a prosecutor.
Yep, and I'm an attorney. You could be one too. I'm serious. Well, I've said my piece. You change your mind, you know who to call. I'll be waiting.
It's like spoilers. Next game we play, Edgeworth will now be the defense attorney we play. You get to do another game as Edgeworth. No.
No longer investigations. I get to be MC again.
Follow in my father's footsteps. Could I really do such a thing? I'm going to be a defense attorney, just like my dad.
Look, it's him.
Look at this guy.
An
If only he was
attorney.
bald and had a mustache.
They end.
Father like son.
It's over.
Save your progress, sure.
Now what will the third case be? Episode 3, Turnabout Legacy.
Oh my
Legacy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
We may have our legally mandated flashback episode. AKA a legally needed banger.
Yes.
Oh,
Bring
boy.
back some cool cats in there. Maybe add a
Cool
few more,
cats.
just like they did with Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, everyone, if you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
Just cuts off.